Alright, so it's about time that I start recording serious. So, I really don't know how to start this, but I guess I'll just start talking and go to forest. But one thing before I go into forest, I need to tell you guys is that I'm depressed. See, a monkey is completely depressed, although it doesn't seem like it because of the videos that I do, and it does sound like I'm happy in them. I mean, I am happy when I do them, but I'm not necessarily happy out of it. I'm not happy when I'm in school or out of school. It really doesn't matter where I am. I'm usually not happy. I've had thoughts of crying and crying and more crying, and this is basically just a confession video, I guess. But I can't really go a day without the thought of crying. I can barely go to sleep without having a thought of loneliness or depression. Every time, I mean, it sounds stupid as it is, but I'm not happy at all. Like, I'm completely depressed. I feel pain, I feel used, I feel manipulated into things. I've had thoughts of cutting, suicide, and abandonment, although I've never fully gone with any of those things. I've never gone with cutting or trying to commit suicide, but I have cried again and again and again, and I don't tell anyone this because I don't want them to worry about me. Although I do tell some people that are really trustworthy, and they say, "Wait, why don't you open up? Why doesn't this happen?" Well, because as soon as I open up, they tell me, "Why are you doing this? You should just keep feelings to yourself." Like, and it doesn't make sense. And when I show them this document that I have called Pain, because I just decided to start writing down what I feel and what causes me pain. And literally, I forgot what I was gonna say. I show people this, and I show them the pain document, and they say, "Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, you shouldn't feel like that. Oh, I'm sorry." Like, what is sorry gonna do? You can't even reassure me that you care. Like, sorry is just pure and total bullshit. Like, I know I don't swear on this channel, but this is having an age restriction, and you can see it on the MGR channel. But it's just total bull. Like, how are you gonna say sorry and not gonna reassure that you are actually sorry? All you do is say sorry, and that's it, and they act like they forget about it. Like, no one, absolutely no one. I've showed most of my friends that single document, and I'm never comforted unless they see the document again and they say, "It's gonna be okay." No, it won't. I'm always depressed. I'm literally alone. I feel lonely. I wake up feeling lonely. I wake up feeling sad, depressed, unmotivated. and remembering about how miserable I am. I laugh with friends. Then, as soon as I stop laughing, I realize that, yeah, that was a good time and all, but I feel worthless. I feel like I'm nothing. Like, I don't feel like people like me as much as they say they do. I don't feel like people fully care about me anymore. It doesn't feel the same. Friends doesn't hanging out with friends doesn't feel the same. Family doesn't feel the same. Loved ones haven't doesn't feel the same. Nothing feels the same as it used to. I have really nothing good to feel about myself. I don't know if I can love. I don't know if I can like. I've mostly lost every single emotion there is. And I don't feel good about myself or any other thing. And the best people can say is, I'm sorry, and a pat on the back, like they can, like, that's the only thing they can do, and they don't feel like expressing it. Because I've cried in front of my friends. I've cried in front of people after showing them the document, and they just say, oh, I'm sorry, all this and that. Total bull. Like, you can do something better than that. I know you can. And there's multiple other things that I have in this document that I will post on the MGR channel. But seriously, sorry's the best you can say after I said I had thoughts of killing myself, thoughts of cutting myself and causing self-harm. I feel alone. I feel sad. I don't feel happy. I don't feel like I'm cared about or liked or loved or anything. It all feels like pain. It all feels hurtful. I don't like when my friends so supposedly hit me for like, oh, for fun, and I didn't really mean it that way. That doesn't, it hurts. Not that it hurts physically, but it hurts mentally, because it's basically telling me, hey, I don't care about you. I'm I'm just gonna hit you. I'm made fun of for the fun. I do take it, I do take it not seriously, but it does eventually hurt my mental health as much as it's already hurt already. My mental health sucks. It's horrible, but it's never shown or expressed. And then when I'm told if I'm okay, because most of the time that I'm told if I'm okay, my eyes immediately start to water. Because I'm never told, hey, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? And every time they say, what's wrong, I have to tell them nothing so they don't worry about me. Because I'm really not one to worry about. And I don't understand why so many people just think they can play around. Because I have a facial expression that shows no emotion whatsoever, and it basically says pain through my eyes, and no one seems to see through it, like if I'm just doing that expression because I don't want to smile. I can't really smile without it being fake. Most of my smiles are fake, and it feels like the only thing I have to do is smile so other people are happy. All I have to do is laugh so people can be reassured that I'm supposedly okay, even though I'm not. I've cried and cried and cried. I've hidden crying multiple times in my life, and no one said a thing. I've teared up in front of people? Nothing. A tear has fallen through my eyes? I'm told nothing. The only time I've been fully comforted, well, the only other YouTube friend of mine that's really said something is Paxmaster, cause he was looking at the document when I started to type in it. He reassured me that people supposedly cared, but did the same thing that I said that is total bull. A pat in the back and I'm sorry. Like, what the hell is sorry supposed to do? Say, oh, like, I mean, I feel bad for you, I guess, but reassure me that you actually do. Because, alright, and now I'm gonna read for a second what things I have in this document, so now that I can see what else I can put in in this video. I don't feel like my friends or family care about me as much as they used to. My favorite person doesn't seem like my favorite people, let me say. It doesn't seem like they really have as much joy as they used to with me. It doesn't feel like that anymore. My friends, it seems like they don't necessarily care. They say, we're here for you, we're here for you, we're here for you. Like, if you're sad, talk to us. What are you just going to say? I'm sorry you feel that way? And when I show them the document, they say nothing about it. They're in the moment, they're there, oh my god, we're here for you, we're this and that and that. And then, as soon as the next day passes and I see them, nothing is being told about how sad and miserable I am. Literally, I almost have nothing to live for. Most of the things that have seized me from crying and other things barely work anymore as much as they used to. And I can go on and on and on about how sad and miserable I am, but I don't want this video to be necessarily long, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna post the pain document on the MGR channel, this video on my main channel with an age restriction, and the MGR channel without an age restriction. But long story short, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. And I don't like living as much as I used to.